KW Advantage is the best real estate office in Michigan, but don't take it from me. Let's hear what our agents have to say.
So initially I had interviewed with 5 brokerages. I was a brand new licensed agent and I really didn't know what I was doing, but I just knew that I needed a lot of support and help.
And I talked to quite a few people about education. That's something that's important to me. And I knew I needed a good supportive brokerage to be with.
I didn't have a lot of tools and technology to support my business, but I didn't really realize that until I went to like a boot camp training that we used to have every year in August. And I came and I seen there was like a lot of training and a lot of technology that I just wasn't getting.
KW Advantage had the most comprehensive training plan for any new agent. They could give me a full calendar right out of the gate and I could see what the plan was, and nobody else was able to provide me that.
Technology, training, resources, everything that we've gotten from KW Advantage is just top notch.
And because as the industry changes and evolves, the company changes with it.
I like how the structure is where they could take somebody who has no realtor experience, or maybe part-time agent, and they kind of develop them into an agent that is full-time, agent that's making sustainable money, things like that.
I found that the training here was amazing, and just the culture, the people, the environment that I found, it was like a family.
So I went to many different brokerages, I tried different companies, and I even tried different Keller Williams. And once I came to Keller Williams Advantage, there was something different about it. It was just there was a fit there.
And once I came, I realized that I wanted to kind of be a part of a better, bigger environment that provided a little bit more resources for me because I wanted to grow my business.
The leadership was able to help me build my business as a real estate agent.
In addition, I think that they really teach us here how to own a business and run a business like a business and build wealth through the business.
And I experienced that all the words I heard was true. So even better than I thought.
And the fact that pretty much everything that I need is in-house, from photography to mentors to getting hold of my team lead or getting hold of my broker, like everybody's accessible.
Their fees are no different than any other brokerages. So in a sense, you're really not saving any money. And what Keller Williams Advantage offers compared to everybody else is just so much higher. They set the bar that why would I leave?
For a long time, I took every cup of coffee and every call from any other brokerage to see if I could find equal value, and I haven't, because I can walk out of my office and have a conversation with any one of 10 people that are going to bring value to not only my business, but my life in general.
I say KW Advantage because of the relationships I've built here.
There's constantly classes happening every single day here, and all of the different events that we do here are so much fun. It just feels like family.
To me, Keller Williams Advantage is a family. It's not just about, finding the right broker. It's about finding the right mix and making sure you have that family interaction.
The family environment, everybody is willing to help one another. Although we are independent agents, we still come together, to help one another out.
And I remember one story. I was a very new agent and I had my first client. There was a huge problem. I was in Austria visiting my family. And it was a Friday evening here. I called Pete, our broker, and asked him for advice. And his answer to me was like, Birgit, send me all the documents. You take care of your family, enjoy them, and I take care of the rest. And that for me was like, wow, such a big support.
I've connected with so many people who really helped me grow as a person and in my business.
I felt really drawn back to here because of the way that we all interact and learn from each other and help each other. And I have never gotten that anywhere else, and it's super important to me.
It feels like a family. We're always doing events. I talk to other agents in other offices. They don't even really go into their office because they don't have the events and the fun that we have.
I'm never gonna leave because the environment is so nice. The people I have here, they're always helpful, and I have total support from the leadership team.
They don't look at other agents as competition. We share with one another. We help one another to grow. If you grow the company, everyone grows.
The culture is great. So if I have a question or I need help in any particular area of my business, everybody's an open book and willing to help.
For the leadership, I always lost the support that I got here without pushing me where I didn't want to be.
Every time I need something from anyone, they're ready to come and help me. So I love it here.
My most favorite thing about being here, it's important to me because I don't want this to just be a job. Plus, the people are fun. So I love our office.
Plus, you know, the food is good.
The other thing that I liked about this office, that there's a good amount of agents who are, this is their first brokerage, and they're 10 years, 15, 20 years in the industry. They haven't left here. So that speaks that, hey, this agency is doing something right.
Now you've heard why people love KW Advantage. Here's a few more things we offer our agents.
One of my favorite is like Red Day. It's not because it's like only from the KW. It's a personal connection with my life. It's the way how I live the life.
It's just not about just being an agent, a realtor. It's also giving back to your community.
It's something about, you know, everybody being busy, but we block off our calendar for that day and do something that's solely for the community, not for ourselves.
We're not focusing on the business, but we're just doing something good back to the community, and we're getting out there. We're seeing people we don't always see necessarily inside the office, making more and more connections.
It's not an individual thing, but it's an office event. So we're all out there.
It's a good feeling when you give to somebody and just that feeling of, hey, I did this for somebody else. It's a really good feeling. Something that you can't put money on.
I'm gonna say the picnic. I love because it's so laid back, it's so informal. I enjoy being able to catch up with people on a human level.
Party, the gala, and the Halloween event. And since I joined this year the first time for the golf outing, I have to say this is also one of my favorites.
Favorite event is definitely the golf outing. It's a great way to ease into the fall season.
I've gotten to the point where I've recruited my own team the last couple of years.
Because it allows us to hang up our real estate for a day and just kind of enjoy each other, you know, just the fellowship.
We get together, like even today, we're doing a company picnic. It's just about everybody getting together and everybody helping each other out. You know, we're all fighting for the same clientele, but at the same time, we're helping each other, trying to grow each other's business.
It's hard to explain, but it's a winning culture without competition. I don't compete with the people that I work with, but we all want to see each other win and we all want to win ourselves. So it's kind of contagious where you want to constantly be honing your craft to be as good as you can. And you've got a lot of people that are technically your competitors, but we're all very supportive of each other.
I really feel great about being able to get in front of people and help them out, sit down with them, find out what their goals, what I can do to help, and just share knowledge that I've learned over the years that can help get them jump-started.
It just feels like everyone here is so professional and helpful, and that's what I love most, and that's why I feel the need to stay and keep learning from other agents.
It keeps me motivated. It keeps me wanting to come into the office.
They make me feel like part of the group. You know, it doesn't matter if you are just now starting off of, you know, from scratch and you've never sold anything, or if you're a top agent. Everybody's treated the same, and they just make you feel like you're part of the family.
I'm always challenged to go to another level in my business. I never can just like rest on my laurels. There's always accountability and coaching to actually reach my goals. I'm not just left to the wayside to my own devices. There's always somebody saying, hey, Dave, come on. You said you want to do this. Let's go do it.
And the agents here are amazing and so professional, and they're so successful. And I feel like that just kind of spurs me to do better.
I get to go to the office and I get to meet all these cool people, and it's super fun. And I get to come to a bunch of events, and it's just so fun. I get to go to showings and I get to meet new friends, and it's just like the best thing ever.
If you're ready to hear about what our office can offer you, reach out today.